Sports Vibes. Thank you for vibing with me. Minnesota Viking fans, how do you feel about the season so far? We're 8-2. We're second in the NFC North Division, second to only the Detroit Lions. I don't even want to say it. I can't believe I'm actually saying that, but they're a very good team. But how do you feel so far? I know the last 3 games it's been kind of dang, bro, but we won our last 3 games. We balling right now. We on a winning streak. And I got to keep it real. A win's a win. At the end of the day, you can win by 50 points. It still counts as 1 dub. You can win by a point. It still counts as 1 dub. So as long as we get into the playoffs, I said when I went live, by the way, I go live for absolutely every single Minnesota Viking game. So make sure you join the YouTube family. Hit the subscribe button. Hit that like button. It's definitely going down. Skol to the bowl. But yeah, man, I say to people, man, as long as you get into the playoffs, anything can happen. It's not a 7-game series like in basketball. It's not a series like in baseball and MLB. It's literally a 1-game series. So even if the team is the better team overall on paper and had a better overall season, it doesn't matter for that 1 game if the other team just has a good game, has a better game. So who plays better in that 1 game moves on to the next round. And that's how I'm looking at it, man. I just want to get to the playoffs and we can see what happens from there. You know what I mean? I'm not saying that we're going to win a Super Bowl, but I'm not saying we not. We about to win the dang on Super Bowl, bro. We about to win the Super Bowl, bro. Let's go. Skol to the freaking bowl. Now, let me get to Sammy D. I always got to start with the quarterback, and then I'm going to get to the coaches and everything else. Sammy D, for me, he's playing better. You know what I mean? Last game doesn't tell you the full story. If you watch that game, his performance was actually pretty darn good, especially him buying time with his feet and throwing it downfield and then running for first downs as well. Sammy D had a pretty darn good game. Let me just keep it real. And he could have had another touchdown if that guy Naylor would have actually caught the ball in the end zone, but that's another story for another day. I feel like Sammy D has to keep it up. Play like you did last game. Play like that against the Bears this upcoming week. Their secondary is pretty good. Their red zone defense is pretty darn good as well. I think they're first in the whole NFL in red zone defense. So it's going to be hard to score on them. But at the same time, we got the talent. They got some corners. They got some linebackers, whatever. They got a defensive line, whatever. I don't even really care. We got the best wide receiver in the game. We got the best wide receiver in the game. We got one of the best tight ends in the game. We got one of the best second-string wide receivers in the game in Jordan Addison. I feel like we have a chance to beat anybody if Sammy D takes care of that dang on football. We just got to limit our turnovers. And like I said before, if we play Viking football and we don't turn the ball over, we can beat absolutely any single team in the NFL. I did not stutter when I just said that. We can beat any team in the NFL if we play Viking football. And then let's get to the run game for the Vikings and Dalton Risner. I just want to say, Kevin O'Connell, I'm not really sure why you chose to bench Ed Ingram. And I'm not saying that Dalton Risner is the biggest upgrade because he's not a Pro Bowl guard. But I feel like he was an upgrade for this specific last game. I think he was an upgrade because Ed Ingram's been struggling. And I feel like Dalton Risner did his thing. So good move by Kevin O'Connell to just try something different on that interior offensive line. Now, getting to the running game, right? I just feel like we got to figure out the running game. We have to run the ball a lot better against the Bears. We have to run the ball better in general. I just feel like Aaron Jones in this offensive line has to get more of a better push. And that's just point blank. I don't really got to get into detail about that. We have to run the ball better. You know what I mean? Everything works with the dang on run when it comes to the Minnesota Vikings. Everything works better, I should say, if we run the ball successfully and consistently. Consistently and successfully. Now, let's get to Kevin O'Connell. His game plan, scripted plays was awesome last game, and I'm pretty sure he's going to bring it in this upcoming game as well. But let's just say this, Kevin O'Connell. I just gotta keep it real with you, man. Thank you so much for not doing any type of trick plays all game. Keep that trend for the rest of the season. No more trick plays. Keep it like that. Don't change anything. Keep it like that. Now, getting to the defense. This defense been making plays left and right all season long, keeping the offense upright. You know what I mean? Even when the offense makes a mistake, that most times the defense is balling out. They bend, but they don't break, and they make a lot of big plays when we need it. And I was giving so much love to Harrison Smith, man, the safety, number 22, one of my favorite players of all time in Minnesota Viking history. He's having an outstanding season. I think Cameron Bonner's having an outstanding season. I feel like Stephon Gilmore, Byron Murphy, our secondary is doing so much better than I would ever imagine, to keep it real with you. And that goes to show you this the schemes that Brian Flores is putting out there. And on top of that, our linebackers, Andrew Van Ginkel, is like, I just have to give some of these players so much credit, because I didn't think that this guy was this dang on good. And Blake Cashman, I didn't know about Blake Cashman all like that. You know what I mean? I looked up more, like I seen Andrew Van Ginkel getting pick sixes. I was like, oh, this bull's a dog. But I didn't know about Blake Cashman. I didn't really know about Jonathan Grenard as well. But I just feel like this defense is elite. Very good. I don't know what their total ranking defense is this year. Y'all can leave in the comments below. Let me know how you feel about that, like what the ranking is and how you feel about the defense. But overall, my feeling for this team is very good. And we just got to keep on this winning trend. I don't care if we win by a point. I don't care. I just want to get dubs. We have to beat the Bears, because what if we would have lost any of these games? We would be in a worse situation right now. We'll be tied with the dang-on Packers. So I'm glad that we won these games, even though they were kind of close, a little bit too close for comfort, but we got the dub. And we got to keep on saying, I want the Viking fans to understand, a win is a win, a win is a win, a win is a win. Skol to the bowl. Have a wonderful day. God bless. I'm out.